From storyflo, this is your daily audio brief. It's Theo.
August 26th Tech Roundup 5 stories. Here's number 1.
Let's get into it. First from our iNews. NVIDIA Jetson Orin Nano 2 brings physical AI to drones and robots. NVIDIA argument for the launch rests on a change in how well small and medium RAM models now perform. The company says models of this size have reached the accuracy that only the largest frontier models achieved a year earlier. Next, second from MIT Technology Review. Bill Gates says we've passed our danger thresholds. Now what? It's a glorious day in Kirkland, Washington, an affluent Seattle suburb on the eastern shore of Lake Washington. The temperature is in the mid-80s and the sky is incapable of being any more blue. The view from the Gates Ventures conference room overlooks the Carillon Point Marina, where a flotilla of expensive boats bob in the water, and across the lake to the Olympic mountains that define the horizon. It's gorgeous and vaguely terrifying. Because if the scene is placid, the messenger is not. Up next, third from MIT Technology Review. Our AI models flub these intelligence tests. Can you fare any better? Puzzles and games have been central to our AI development since the very beginning. Just as we humans like to test our smarts with crosswords or logic puzzles, developers can test how far models have advanced with a gaming gauntlet. The term machine learning was popularized in a 1959 article by the IBM computer scientist Arthur Samuel about an algorithm that learned to play checkers. Chess and the Chinese board game Go are famous AI test beds too. Judged purely on its puzzling skills, AI is improving a lot and quickly. And then, fourth from MIT Technology Review. Raised on AI. When my oldest child was born, I immediately set up Gmail and Twitter accounts in her name. I broadly announced her birth online and proceeded to plaster her photo across all sorts of platforms. In short, I began creating her digital footprint long before she could stand on her own 2 feet. Fast forward a couple of years to when my second kid came, and I had essentially the opposite reaction. I wanted to make sure I preserved her privacy. I didn't want her birthday to be a matter of public record or her face to feed the algorithms. Next, fifth from Towards Data Science. Is agentic AI just automation? Why most agents are just flowcharts in disguise and what to build instead? Why most of the agents are just flowcharts in disguise and what to build instead? I wrote most of this at an airport several months ago and then left it in drafts. The noise has only gotten louder since, so here it is. A few months ago, on our way back from a client workshop, we were discussing the scope of what constitutes agentic AI, and all of us quoted examples from our experience. There was a discussion on why automation can't solve it and how most of the agentic AI use cases are nothing but glorified automation. Up next, sixth from Towards Data Science. Why random forest needs to be this random. Bagging hits a wall no amount of trees can break. Here's the equation that explains why, and the experiment that proves that the post why random forest needs to be this random appeared first on Towards Data Science. And then, seventh from Towards Data Science. How to effectively solve 100 plus tasks with Claude Code. Work more effectively with your coding agents. Now that we have coding agents that are extremely proficient at writing code, I experience a lot of smaller tasks coming up that have to be fixed. This is a general observation I've made from working with startups and applications. Because the effort to write code has gone down so much, the threshold for providing product feedback has lowered and requests for quick fixes have vastly increased. Of course, when doing this, you can spin up one Claude Code or Codex session per task. Next, eighth from Towards Data Science. How to format your TDS draft to new and improved guide. Everything you need to know about creating a draft on our contributor portal, whether you're a first-time author or a TDS veteran. Welcome to our formatting guide. As of August 2026, we launched our bespoke author platform to replace the WordPress site we previously used. You can expect a much easier, more intuitive, and more streamlined drafting experience here, but in case you'd like some guidance on how to upload your work to TDS, you're in the right place. Whenever you'd like to start a new article draft, look for the plus new article button on the top right corner of the page. That's it for today. Tomorrow morning, whatever the night brings, stay curious. If this saved you time, the full feed is free at storyflo.com.